Hey folks, it's Gregoire here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 here in the Risoux Forest. I don't really want, if I'm using slurry and I'm using manure, I'm not going to be wanting it to go and buy the stuff for me. I would rather that be sort of an aspect of the gameplay that we deal with ourselves. Although I won't be doing it frequently. I mean, maybe we'll do one lot a year that we do like this, and then we'll do one lot with just normal fertilizing. Something like that. So let me go in here. 2133. Click around and move. Oh, no, not 21. 10,000 up there. Moving through pretty quickly. Oh, he's finished. Alright. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm happy enough that I'm going to keep this tanker for another year. And we'll have another go with it. Maybe we'll change something around. So the Xerion saddle track does look really cool. And I really do like it. Like, that is a very, very cool looking piece of machinery. And I absolutely love it. I just don't like the fact that, one, it's... well, it doesn't seem like it's designed for a bar like this at all. So there's one point down. Another point down is the fact that not only is it not designed for a bar like this, which is a little bit of a jolly nuisance, but also it didn't seem to be able to work with the increased speed mod. So for this particular series, I don't think it's suitable, because it means we'd have to do things at normal speed and with potentially even a 6-meter bar on it, which is just going to take too long. I haven't got time to be sitting around and waiting for things like that. Okay, I don't want to unhitch that dribble bar. I actually want to unhitch that one. There we go, and leave that one there. There is our beast parked away in the shed. And look at this beast away in the shed as well. We have done the hay, and we have... oh, no, I don't want to put this one away in the shed. I need to go back over to the cattle yard, and we want to get our other thing going over there. So let's go round here. Excuse me, people, coming through. We've done the hay. That's in the barn and being processed. I'm going to go to full 360 times speed now, and we're going to go whizzing through until evening time. And then we will reload some hay into the cattle, because we're going to need to every single day. We're going to need to do it twice a day now. Let's get that all the way through to evening. About 5 o'clock, and then once it reaches 5 o'clock, I'll load up what we've got. Here we go. Let's drop that down to 5 times, shall we? And load. Right, I'll dump a load into here. Back you up a bit. How much have we got in here now? How fast is it processing? Hay in here. Material. It's processed everything that I brought in already. It does do it really quick. We've got 10 million litres of capacity in this thing. I'm not sure if that also includes the shed. That shed over there, because that one's got a high capacity on it as well. Alright. Keep going. And there's that little bit filled up, so then we can reverse it round and shunt it in here. Actually, how much have we got in here? I know I've just been looking at the cows. We're down to 17,000, and I think it was like 18,000 did empty the thing out completely, so 17,000, our animals are going to start starving in, like, overnight. So we definitely are going to be wanting to feed them twice a day. Although we're doing a whole month with a single day, so you know it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? We'll switch that one off there. This is May, so we're going now to jump to this one, and then I'm going to sleep. June, July is furniture time, so we got furniture selling either at the end of the day that is now coming up, or furniture selling at the beginning of the following day. I think we normally do it at the end of the day rather than the beginning of the next day. So I need to buy some cattle, and we're down to 11,000 on here. So we definitely did the right thing with filling it all the way up again. We'd have been hungry. Well, not necessarily us. The cows would have been hungry. We'd probably have still been alright. We got food in our cupboards. Furniture. 6361, 6300, and that was July. So, yeah, end of the day today really is what we're going to be looking at. And I'm going to jump out of here, and I'm going to have a look at the cows. So, I've got 120 out of 145 here at the moment. That one there is 0 months. So, I now have cows producing wee babbies. Go and have a look in the actual cow section in here. And that will tell us. So I got you lot at 27 months, and reproduction is now on 0, and that's the highest lot. 3,000 right there, that's on 70 months. Now, this did get messed up a little bit with the animals going completely hungry, so we're not quite in sync where it should be. But I've pretty much got what I want going on here. But that's at 12 animals a month. The question is whether or not I buy in one more lot. I mean, if I do, I'm then going to have 24 animals at 0 months. But I could start selling 13. I could start doing 13. Let's bring that up a bit. I guess we could start doing that. I want 12 animals. The reason I went for 12 was because that's how many there is. But we've got long enough when they breed. 27 months. 30 months would be better. But there's no point. There's no point in keeping them any longer than that. They're not going to gain a lot more in mass. So I think we will stick with this. Now, if I could get one more animal for each group, that would be pretty good. So I think what I'm going to do is, because it's at the beginning of each month, I'm going to buy one new animal each month. And that's going to basically give then each group 13 animals, and I think that's going to be our correct balance. So let's buy that one right there for 350. Yes, okay. And that means... well, they're already different. That's not very helpful, is it? The whole idea is that I don't need to be buying the animals anymore either. You know what? I'm going to sell that one. I know I did just lose a little bit of money. We'll just leave it at 12. Let's not complicate things. Just leave it at 12. And we'll run with that. So you here are the highest quantity at the moment at 27 months and 3,000 euros right there. So I'm going to double click on there, and then I'm going to go with all 12, and that's 36,300 after our transport fees. Sell that lot. Yep. Okay, so there is the beginning of our regular income from these animals. And then the next lot here, these are saying that their reproduction was about 70%. So that might be a little bit out of sync. We'll kind of have to wait and see, I think, on that one. But anyway, we're going to go and check on this lot over here now. I've got 4 outside each of these. Just kind of need to jump forward until the evening. Alrighty then. I don't actually remember what I was doing as I left last time. We had just finished doing the trees down the bottom. I had finished doing trees down here. So we've got... no, it's not down there at all. Down here. I had just finished doing trees down here. But no, what I've done over here is in between times you can see now food instead of being whatever it was before, like 20,000 or something stupid. I've now increased it to 100,000 litres because I figured that having to fill the animals up twice a day, every day, is just going to end up getting really tedious for us. And we're not going to like that. So we're going to do this. Get into the comments section. I think it was the video when I first got the class Zerian, and take a look at Khan Wolf's little poem that he made. I forgot to write it down. I was going to write it down and recite it back to you, but it was basically all about me completely destroying this tractor on its very first outing. And I felt that it was a really good poem. Yes, the whole subject of utterly mocking my entire existence did, you know, I quietly cried myself to sleep, but we'll gloss over that part. We'll gloss over the ripping pain in my soul as he mocked me for what I did, and we'll appreciate the artistic flair that was brought to the fore with that poem. It's actually a really good poem, and it did make me laugh. I really liked it. So thank you very much, Mr. Cardwell, for your poem. That was very cool. But I don't remember what video it was. It's whichever one I first brought this tractor in, so you may have to go back and have a look through a couple of them. I genuinely don't remember, but the comment was there, and it's really funny, so it's worth looking for. So anyway, I've increased this up to 100,000, and if we go and press escape and we go here to cows, and we can see here that now we've got the total capacity that's going to come up rather nicely, like that. We've got our animals now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're gonna be selling new animals at so we're on 24 months here, and so that's gonna be 27 months for 10 lots, and I think that's gonna be about right. We'll leave it like that. And they'll have their reproduction as well, and I think that ultimately is going to be a really good thing. Now, I think, planning to start... I don't want the crone, I don't want that one, I don't want that one, I don't want that one either, although we will be selling stuff with this one pretty soon. Furniture currently is 6,377. July price is just possibly a little bit higher. We're in June at the moment, so we will wait until July and then we will see. But no, it's down over here. I had finished chopping down all of the trees that I wanted to chop down out on this side, and I had also gone over the field a little bit with the leveling device and leveled out. I'm gonna leave this pile here on the side, and we'll just bring the field out round it a little bit. So we've got some ploughing that we could go and do, and we could get started on that. So that's what I'm thinking that we will do first thing today. Start that one up, and we'll worry about doing the crop and so on. Not the crop, but the selling after we've done this bit first. The other thing that I did want to point out is... oh, and also I've had some comments from quite a few other people saying about the whole flashy thing that keeps going on. It's not just me, it's everybody. This isn't a map thing, this appears to be a giants thing. There's something going on in the background, and it's up to them to fix it, so we can't really do a lot about that. I've tried all kinds of attempted fixes and it doesn't seem to do a lot, so... but anyway... I have got a loan here, and it has been pointed out that I haven't been paying back my loan, and I should be. Now, I did pay off a little bit of loan here somewhere, I think. Loan... Didn't I? Isn't there a thing to repay loan? I don't know. But anyway, I've got 540,000 euros in loan, and I currently have 200,000 euros on me. But I'm about to go and do some ploughing, and we're about to get started on our arable side of things down over here, which means that I'm going to want plenty of money. I'm going to be able to want to buy a combine and stuff like that. I don't want to keep leasing everything. So I'm not keen on the idea of repaying the loan just yet, because I'd kind of like to be able to do some other stuffs first, and then we'll see about repaying the loan. Now, we've got room for something a bit bigger. It was this one here. I tried the smaller one, and the smaller one really didn't work very well, did it? That was the one that we were having trouble with. So then we upgraded and we went with this really big beastie here, and this one worked absolutely wonderfully. We were able to do all of the ploughing. So I really like that one. It's 50,000 euros, and I'm thinking that might be we actually go and buy it. Now, we've got some others here. There's various different ones. I do really like the Gregoire Besson plow. It's 10.5 meters wide, which is utterly insane. It's a massive plow, but I don't think that is going to actually be any good for plowing up what we've got, because it's too much of a slope. We've got too much of a hill, which means that the back half of the plow is going to be lifting out of the ground constantly. It's just not going to work. You need bigger fields still for that to be able to work. So that we won't be using. That's if we do another series after this, and we go to sort of ludicrous speed. Ludicrous speed. As I was going to say ludicrous scale, but then I thought, no, actually, the sentence is ludicrous speed. I'm not going to say anything more, but I want you to get into the comments section and tell me, what is ludicrous speed? Where have I taken that from? I know some of you know exactly where that has come from. Just the term ludicrous speed, many of you will know exactly what I mean. I want you to get into the comment section and tell me what that is from. Where have I gotten the term ludicrous speed from? You all know, well, I don't know about all of you, but a lot of you know, and those of you who don't, you need an education, my friends. You need an education. You really do. You need to educate yourself properly on what ludicrous speed is. Because ludicrous speed, everything that goes with it is just glorious. Absolutely glorious. Now, I'm going to buy this one. I'm going to stop pretending that we're never going to use it. I'm just going to buy that bad boy, and that is now part of the fold. That is now part of the collection of machinery that will forevermore be something that we use. Now, unfortunately, I'm trapped like a rat in a small cage. I can't get out that way, which means that I've got to go out this way, and then I've got to sort of get back round and down to our field with our ginormous plough. So, wish me luck. Careful there, lady. I nearly ran her over. So we're going to come up here, and then we're going to have to just go through our field here, like this, in order to be able to get out. And we're going to head on down to our field down the bottom, and... oh, wait, what? Alt-C. Alt-C has just jumped me into cab, so my whole game has frozen up. There we go. Right, now I'm in the cab. Ooh. Okay. Takes such a long time to switch. I don't like in-cab driving. I never have. Always makes me feel a bit queasy, but I do like the fact that the mirrors actually work. I like the fact that mirrors actually work. I know some people do almost all of their game from inside the cab. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. But we're going to need to do something. I'm not doing all of this ploughing without a certain something. So I'm going to go and get a certain something first. So I'm going to bring you down over here. And I'm hoping that we can actually get down to... yes, we can. We can easily get out through here with our plough. So I'm just going to... did you see that flash? I think that this game, I think that the whole glitchy thing has actually gotten a little bit worse lately. And so we're getting more problems with it. And I don't like that at all. Oh, right, okay. So part of the flashing that we're getting is just my reverse lights coming on, and they're insanely bright. Like, really, really stupidly, insanely bright. Which is why things are going weird on there. No, what I want is... actually want a GPS system, and that's 15,000. So I need to buy that one. Yes. Thank you very much. And jump onto here, and then put that front weight back on. There we go. Yeah, see? There's a very bright light on the reversing light on this one. But that's what I was after. There. See, now, if I do Alt-C now, it just turns the... because I pressed Alt-C, and because Alt wasn't connected to anything, because I didn't have the GPS on there, because I forgot that if you have a look there on the right-hand side, above where the gear shift bit is, we've then got 3 new icons now with the GPS system. And I didn't have that bit there, and I forgot whether or not that showed up when the GPS wasn't activated to start with, but apparently it does show up. And I just didn't have GPS there in the first place. So we come down here. Now, I'm not sure how I want to have this edge of the field. The edge over here, I'm going to sort of bring it out this way a little bit. So we're going to allow create fields. And then I'm going to drop that plow in the ground. And I'm just going to start. So we need to basically outline what we want for our field here to start with, and I'll worry about GPS afterwards. I'm not going to use GPS to start with. I'm not going for a straight edge on this field at all. I am going for an edge that is not too close to these lower trees down here. I'm also very aware of the fact that I don't know how far down the hill our land actually is. So we've got this massive, great big chunk of land here, and I don't know how far it goes. So we just kind of need to be a little bit careful that I don't drift too far down the hill on this one, or I'm going to end up being a little bit, looking a little bit foolish. Even more foolish than I normally manage to make myself look on a fairly regular basis, and that's saying something. Right, let's go up this way. Because now what I want to do is I want to bring this one up on round. Because I don't want to have it sticking up that way too much. So we're going to come up here, I'm going to go near the path, and on this bit I am going to go fairly tight to the path. So I'm just going to head up here, and then we're going to bring this in quite close to the edge of that footpath there. I'm not getting rid of the footpath. That one's obviously going to stay. Well, there's no obvious about it, but I am choosing to have that one stay. I don't want to get rid of the footpaths. Although it seems that the people don't actually walk down this far. They come out to the end there, and then they turn around. So we've got this one tree on this side, and I'm keeping that one. And here, I'm possibly interfering with the pathing of the people if I get too close to this one. I've got to be a little bit careful about that. We'll do a little bit of tidy up along the edge of this bit once I have finished doing the ploughing. So I'm now going to bring this down a bit, move away from the piled up soil there, like that, and then this bit here, I'm actually thinking I'm going to go through the bushes here, just on the edge of them, like that, and I'm thinking that the track that comes down, this is basically going to be a shared track to go between the two fields. So if I come in around like that, I think that's going to work out quite nicely. So there's the edge of our field. Right there. Now, actually, what I want to do is I'm going to bring that one back a little bit. Because I want to just get that one tiny bit that I've got there. No, 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 no. I'm going to go too close to the edge. Just going to get too close to the edge. Still got stones on, haven't I? I'm just going to turn those off. It's a bit late now. We'll stone pick this field. Right, we'll go there, I think, on that edge. Yeah. It's going to look tidy. Alright, let's have a quick look at this from the air. I don't like that we can't go any higher than this. It would be nice if we could go a bit higher, but I mean, this is a fair-sized field, and that I think is about right. We don't really want to be pushing up there anymore, although that bit I'm kind of thinking I'm going to take it from there, and then I'm going to straighten that line up. So I'm going to use the landscaping and just cut off the outside edge of the field there, and then we curve in around. I like the curve that we've got on this edge. Possibly I want to take that back a little bit from the footpath. We'll just keep an eye on where the people are walking. So there's a couple little bits that we want to do with the landscaping before I go back to doing the ploughing again. First up, we'll go painting, and we'll go with that one. And we definitely don't want a square for this because it does do a much wider area. We want the circle. Actually, having the circle on the smallest bit is not always the best way to do this. It's actually, it seems to work better if you have it on a slightly larger circle. There, that's what I was trying to do. But because I've now gone a little bit too far on that, I'm just going to bring that in there. And I'm now going to run all the way down that edge. Like that. Just so that I can tidy it a bit. And then I'm going to go plants. And I'm going to go with the grass. Switch that to a circle as well. And then I'm going to just put grass along that edge. Now, because of what we're doing here, we're making an arable field. I don't want to have any shrubs leaning out over the edge of the field, because it kind of looks out of place, I think, for arable land to have those shrubs sticking right in. If it's grass, I always feel it's a little bit different with grass, but with shrubs, it's not something that you would generally see in an arable field, not sticking out that much, because the combines, they would get hung up on it and it would cause some serious damage. So you wouldn't be allowing that to happen. Now, those little weeds there encroaching on the edge of the arable field, yes, you would get small weeds like that, so that's absolutely fine. Again, here, I want to just change this out a little bit. There. Just to pull that back from the edge so that I haven't got those shrubs too close to the edge where the combine is going to be. I'm going to do a patch of grass here so this doesn't look too out of place. But what I'm also thinking is this area here will probably end up being a shed. Now, is there any more shrubs along? It was only this bit here that I was thinking of doing something else with. We will see on that one once we've sort of got the rest established. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do there. And then there was another bit. That shrub can stay. It was the bit down here. So what I want to do is I want to go sort of to about here. I actually want to go to painting. And then we want that one. And we want to go to just one size up. Like that. So, first up, I'm painting just to remove the plants there. Now, I think what we'll aim for is we've got this edge coming up, like this. So, I get rid of these shrubs back here a little bit, and then we're going to go here. And this is the line I'm going to take for the edge of my field. And I just want this bit here to be straight, just because I feel it's going to be a little bit easier for us to deal with it later on. You know what I'm actually thinking is if I get rid of stones, because what I could do is if I go back over and I paint every stone I see, then we just get rid of them completely. I could, or the other option is I turn the stones off, then I go through and do the ploughing, and then you turn stones. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.